Hi, my name is Michael Walsh. I'm a senior here at Gettysburg College, majoring in political science with a minor in economics. I've always had an interest in politics. I think watching the presidential elections and just getting involved in local elections, I always thought it was exciting. So I actually came upon the Lutheran College Washington semester, which was perfect for me because of my interest in politics. So going to Washington, D.C., it was a little bit of a culture shock. I mean, no one really drives cars. Everyone takes the metro. Everyone's always on their phone. It's business pretty much all the time. One of the greatest experiences when I was down in Washington was actually meeting the chairman of the Republican National Committee, who is Chairman Michael Steele. And meeting with him was kind of a lifelong dream for me. At the Republican National Committee, I interned in the political division, which is where I worked with the RPCs, or regional political coordinators, to make state briefs, which is where we would collect information on different states so they could compile that information, make a brief, and actually pass it on to Chairman Steele. So my work was pretty important. During my time in Washington, there were two pretty big governor's races, one being in New Jersey and the other in Virginia. So a lot of responsibility fell on the interns to phone bank, to send out literature on the candidates. So we sealed a lot of envelopes, we talked to a lot of people, we did a lot of research, just pretty much getting the word out about the Republican candidates. In Washington, D.C., they actually have the Eisenhower Institute, which is run through Gettysburg College. And it was kind of like my home away from home in Washington, D.C. I was able to stop in there and kind of touch base with my Gettysburg family. And they actually offered dinner to us a few times, just to, I guess, make sure we were doing okay, having a good experience down in Washington, D.C. So it was nice to be able to have both worlds. Just from my experiences studying abroad, especially in Washington, where I lived in an apartment, I was responsible for getting myself up for work, packing a lunch, cooking my own meals. I feel like I grew as a Gettysburg student, I grew as a person, and I think it's a really good transition for me into the real world.